Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about a concept that I applied to improve my mountain biking years ago that I adapted to improve my gameplay in Counter-Strike. An important part of any sport, yes, Counter-Strike is a sport, grow up, is being able to perceive the information given to you most efficiently. Since we don't have any entirely sound or feel-based sports, your eyes are going to be doing most of that info gathering. Vision is important in mountain biking. If you can't see what you're about to ride over at speed, you aren't going to be able to react to it properly. One of the first things I learned when improving in mountain biking was the concept of looking where you want to go. Instead of staring at your front tire, you should be looking one step forward on the trail. In this clip, as I ride over these rollers, I'm already looking at the jump ahead of me. The second I can see the landing, I'm getting a good look at it to see if I'm going to die or not. Meanwhile, in Counter-Strike, a lot of emphasis is placed on your crosshair placement. It is super important for having your mouse in the right place, so when someone does come creeping into your angle, you don't have to do as much work to get your crosshair over the target. After understanding this concept, I feel that I got a little too zoned in on my crosshair, relying on only my peripherals to gain information around it, leading to some weird highway hypnosis-esque gameplay that felt out of touch with reality. Peripheral vision is excellent at detecting movement, but it is horrible at gathering detail on a target. When it was finally time to engage in a duel, my reliance on my peripheral vision didn't stop, and I relied on it to flick to the target. It didn't work very well. Simply put, if you're not looking at your target, you are going to find it harder to hit. If you need to move your crosshair onto a target, you need to look where you want your crosshair to go. In CS, you should ideally be aiming right at the enemy's face. When you peek a guy, or a guy peeks you, you need to look that guy right in the eyes. You need to gaze deep into his soul. I'm talking, it should be a little erotic. In the meantime, don't worry about where your crosshair is. Your hand is going to do the magic to get that crosshair from where it was to where it needs to be. Your gorgeous little mind already has that covered. You don't need to supervise it. Next time you're warming up in refrag or in a DM, try to emphasize looking where you want to go. Every target you see, aim to look right in the eyes, because that is exactly where you want your shot to go. Hopefully this video has been somewhat informative and actually leads to more consistent gameplay. Throughout all the sports I do believe that there are a significant amount of concepts that are interdisciplinary from sport to sport. Even though two different sports may seem completely different, you're still using the same body and the same components to be able to improve and perform at that sport. So it may seem silly, but the next time you're starting a new sport, it may be worthwhile to think, how can I explain this in Counter-Strike terms?